Well, speaking of, so many of you may be driving this week to reach your Thanksgiving Day destination. Joining us live now to talk more about the dangers and impact of distracted driving, we welcome Jessica Kearney and Ryan McMahon to the show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yes, thanks for joining us. Let's talk about putting the brakes on distracted driving, if you will. Travelers released a survey this year and found some troubling data around distracted driving. Can you share some of those results with our viewers?
Yeah, Matt, you said it. The holiday season is upon us, and so is holiday travel. So this is a really important moment for us all this week to take a step back and think about roadway safety. Our Travelers Risk Index found that nearly 60% of people admit to reading texts or even reading emails while they're driving behind the wheel. And another quarter said they're updating social media or actually taking videos or photos while they're driving. So, take a moment, let that sink in. And whether you identify with any of those behaviors or not, the reality this holiday season is that all of those things are happening in the cars around you when you're out on the road. So we're really encouraging people to stay alert, be aware of your surroundings, and really help us kick off this conversation with friends and family about the risks of driving distracted.
Oh, yes, of course. And those are some startling stats to consider there. Given this latest research, how can families and younger drivers especially stay safe on the road this holiday season?
Yeah, so our team at the Travelers Institute has hosted over 100 educational events on distracted driving. So here's a few of my favorite tips from those events. First, program that navigation, set up that podcast before you pull out of your driveway. So take a moment, be intentional before you get in your route. And then second, speak up. If you see someone driving distracted, don't let that moment pass you by. That's an opportunity for us all to really call out the behaviors that we don't want to see on our roadways. And third, this is really actionable. Most of our smartphones today are equipped with technology that help us block all of those incoming pings and notifications on our phone while we're driving. On the iPhone, it's called Driving Focus, and on Android, it's through Google Assistant, it's called Driving Mode. So you can take 30 seconds, set it up today before the holiday. It couldn't be easier.
Yes, some tools to take advantage of there. Let's dive into something called telematics. We understand telematics is helping to identify distracted driving risks. What is it exactly and how is it measured?
Yeah, thank you. Telematics technology measures what causes crashes. Using the technology, we can understand the real impact of behaviors like distracted driving. And the shocking thing is that smartphone distracted driving is prevalent in about a third of all crashes. A third of all crashes, the driver's phone is in their hand a minute up to the crash. And unfortunately, that behavior peaks around this time of year. Thanksgiving is about 20% more distracted than any other Thursday in the month of November. And the top three most distracted days of the year are actually Thanksgiving, Christmas Day, and New Year's Day.
Oh, wow. So with that said, quickly here, how does telematics promote safer driving?
The key to promoting safer driving is really developing those behaviors that prevent crashes. And the insurance industry is helping to do that. Over 45 million drivers have already opted into programs that provide incentives for safe driving, telematics-based insurance programs. One of those is called Travelers and Teledrive, which is just as simple as downloading an app on the App Store, provides feedback to drivers on those safe behaviors, and also puts money back in the pockets of drivers around this time of year, incredibly important, for those activities that reduce crashes on the road. So keeping drivers safe and saving money at the same time.
Great information to consider. Before we let you go, where can our viewers go to learn more?
You can learn more at travelersinstitute.org or cmt.ai.
Thank you both for your insight this morning. We appreciate it.